why the character Dewey won't reappear in Malcolm in the Middle's reboot. Bryan Cranston couldn't change the outcome. TV News boasted just an hour ago. It's been years, but the phrase, "You're not the boss of me now," might as well have come from Erik Per Sullivan himself. Fans eagerly anticipating the Malcolm in the Middle revival, heading to Disney Plus by year's end, found themselves asking, where's Dewey? Erik Per Sullivan, who played the cherubic Dewey, chose not to come back, despite Bryan Cranston's best efforts to bring him on board. Bryan Cranston, who played the father, was eager to reunite with Erik Per Sullivan on screen. Sharing his excitement, Cranston recounted, "I reached out to Erik, telling him about the revival, and his initial response was positive. I mentioned how excited we were to have him back, but he declined, saying he's not interested in acting anymore." Erik Per Sullivan, whose childhood fame has long sparked curiosity about his whereabouts, found passion elsewhere, in academic pursuits. As Cranston elaborated, Erik's now a devoted student at Harvard, focused on earning his master's degree. He mentioned he hasn't performed since childhood and isn't inclined to return to acting. Per Sullivan's last acting gig was back in 2010 when he was 18, and as he's now focused on his academic journey in his mid-30s, it's understandable if he's a bit out of practice. There won't be an attempt to sideline Dewey's character as if he'd gone off to an Ivy League school to study classic literature. Instead, Caleb Ellsworth-Clark will step into the role, and by appearances, he seems a fitting choice. We'll soon witness how the Malcolm in the Middle revival fares without Erik Per Sullivan's Dewey. Regardless, we send him the best in his scholarly pursuits beyond the world of television. Are you excited for Malcolm in the Middle's comeback? How significant do you think Dewey's recasting will be? About the author, news editor, favorite movies, 12 Angry Men, 2001: A Space Odyssey, All the President's Men. Read more. Almost Famous, Annie Hall, Bicycle Thieves, Carnal Knowledge, Cinema Paradiso, Dick Tracy, Double Indemnity, Halloween, Harold and Maude, In Bruges, The Killing, Magnolia, Minnie and Moskowitz, Modern Times, Paris, Texas, Rosemary's Baby, Taxi Driver. Likes, film history, movie marathons, top 5 lists, Black Coffee, The Muppets, Read More, 90s Alternative, New Hollywood, Groucho, Zevon, That Picture of Dolly, Walking an Anteater.